Hi everyone, my name is Miss Lorena and I'm a librarian here at the Palos Heights Public Library in the Youth and Teen Services Department. And I have some recommendations for you for some books that I think are perfect for the fall season. So a little spooky, a little creepy, and I enjoyed them, so I think you might too. So the first one is called The In-Between, and this is by Rebecca K.S. Ansari. So this book has to deal, it follows a young boy named Cooper and his sister Jess and then their mom. So they all live together and they live across the street from this old abandoned creepy house. And when they come back from vacation over the summer, somehow this house has been remodeled, painted yellow, and now there's this new creepy girl swinging in front of that house. And she is constantly staring at Cooper, so he doesn't really like that. And so later, one night, Cooper finds his sister Jess on their iPad, and she ends up coming upon this article about a train crash that happened about 100 years ago. And the reason why it caught her attention was that there was this symbol that she had seen before, and it was on a piece of clothing on a person in the article. So it kind of caught her eye, and then it caught Cooper's attention because that same symbol is found on the jacket of the creepy girl on the swing across the street. So they kind of start digging, and they have so many questions that, just can't be answered. So they end up walking over across the street to try to talk to her, but she doesn't really give them any information. She really doesn't want to talk to them. So they kind of get in on this mysterious case of how the two are connected, and they get into this like huge dark twisted adventure, and you'll just have to wait and see what they get into and what happens at the end. So the second book I have here has to deal with, it's kind of like Mexican bingo. It's called Loteria in Spanish, and Loteria is, like I said, kind of like American bingo, except this game uses pictures and a deck of cards, and they have images like el árbol, which in English is the tree, or there's also la araña, which is the spider in English. So this book is called Loteria, so the game, and this is by Karla Valenti. So as you can see here, you can see some of the card images. That's El Catrín, and it deals with that game. So in this story, life and death play Loteria, and they kind of leave a person's fate up to the game. So they end up choosing Clara, which is the main character here on the front, and she's an 11-year-old girl from Oaxaca City, as their pawn, and they're granting her either long life or they cut it short. So, Clara's trying to deal with family issues and doesn't really realize that life and death are kind of using her to play their game. So let's, you'll have to find out if she breaks, she shatters the game, or what happens to Clara. So I hope you'll come into the library, come up to the desk and ask us for either of these, spooky, creepy reads. All right, so hopefully we'll see you there.